Good afternoon.
All the while, we have been setting conditions to be able to get closer and closer to the core values of this campaign, which are the ones to which you made reference, as well as what the Secretary just said. And so we continue to set conditions. It's been said that we are tightening the noose, and in fact, that is the case. We're tightening the noose. It's a matter of time.
Yeah. I'll take Kunduz and he can have Kandahar. I don't know for sure. Maybe you do, Tommy. But in Kunduz, I suspect it's heavily Al Qaida, as mixed in with probably a number of people from other countries as well as some Taliban. But the fighting has been fierce, and the last I checked this morning, it was still continuing.
Sir, I think that's exactly right about Kunduz. The estimate, I think, is, and one should be careful with numbers, but just based on honesty, I will tell you my appreciation right now is that number may be 2,000 to 3,000, heavily infested, as the Secretary said, with some of the more hardcore people. And so, yes, that fight does continue in Kunduz.
Across the full spectrum of
the Secretary may have a better sense of this than I do, but I would say that probably now more than 50 or 60% is under some form of opposition control.
Term campaign?
I do.
The first thing that we did was take a look at all of the intelligence feeds that we have had over a prolonged period of time, over the last 2 or 3 months, to get the potential locations of WMD-related efforts. Now we are about the business of checking those sites out as they fall under our control. How long will this take? Well, this will not be something that we'll be reporting every 24 hours because the situation in Afghanistan is still very fluid, but we're about doing that business now.
Mr. Secretary, any findings?
We have no substantial findings to this point. Yes.
The newspaper this morning reported that one of its journalists had found documents in Kabul in a safe house that purportedly...
We saw it. We're checking it. Yes. Resulted in what we are seeing today with respect to the Taliban. I do not have hard information. I just know that they were freed by forces that came in. I don't know who it was at the moment. And then they were passed off to a second entity, which then brought them 50 or 60 miles south of Kabul, where we arranged to have special operations forces extract them from the country. Yes.
Mr. Secretary or General Franks? See you tomorrow, Mr. Secretary.
You're going to see me sooner than that.